Hey everybody, Shelma32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the 12th episode of The Prisoner. This one is entitled A Change of Mind. That's not bringing any ideas of what could be happening to this, because they have some crazy ideas with what they can come up with. So my head's almost trying to come up with ideas, but because there's like multiple ways that could be taken, it's just nothing's going from there to there. Now, before we get into a little bit of a recap, I'm going to say apologies if my laptop does its weird crashing restart thing. It did it not last night, night before when I recorded something. I managed to record something small because luckily my side's feeling better now. But it did its weird reset thing. Didn't do something else. But I just want to warn that I will edit around it. But if you're watching this on full length, one, you won't see this bit. So I don't know how I'm saying it. But I will put any warnings in and things like that. If I can't edit around it because it's a big pivotal moment, I'll like put chapters in and things like that. But last episode, it was weird having two number twos. He had another ally and he was helping a number two. That guy would have made a good emperor in Star Wars. He had the voice for it. Kind of, it's like that kind of part of his face kind of looked like he could have been the emperor as well. It's really weird. But I will say though, all my head can focus on personally is that I am still I was fuming at myself that I didn't realize until afterwards when I looked at the cast that the number two, the usurper number two, the blonde one, and the guy in the pink jacket are Tegana and Marco Polo from my, so far, personal favourite classic Doctor Who story, Marco Polo. And I was like, all the way through, I was like, something familiar about the Marco Polo. I didn't recognise the guy that played Tegana, the number two. Didn't recognise him. But when I was editing, I could just, because of his voice, I was like, oh my, all I could see was Tegana. I barely even saw the blonde hair, which I was, is that natural blonde hair? Because it's just very, very blonde. But I couldn't not see him as Tegana. It was just, I heard it. I was like, now I'm thinking of it again. I'm fuming at myself because I was like, that voice did not trigger anything for me, I don't think. And usually voices are a big thing for me. So like, I think because he looked so different, obviously, because sadly in Doctor Who they did try and make him in a different ethnicity. Because he was like Kubla Khan or something like that, or he was working against them and what market. It was complicated. At the first time I only watched the like condensed version and then I listened to the audio of the full length. So that might be why I didn't realise it, because I only seen him as Tegana in pictures. But I'm just shocked the voice didn't trigger. But that's all my head can focus on, is the fact that I was literally pissed off at myself. I really was. I was so angry at myself for not realising them. Because like so much in Classic Who, I will say, that's the story I want animated. If Disney do any more animation for the show, I want Marco Polo animated. Because it's such a good fucking story. And they are both fantastic in it from what I could hear. But we got surviving colour photos and stuff like that. So we've got references. You can make it in colour. And black and white, obviously. Got to do it in black and white. But that is all our head can focus on. I'm so sorry. I would love to give some kind of little bit of more of a recap. Sorry. Hang on. Sorry. It's just my the bar at the bottom is just being a bit awkward. I thought it was recording. I'm very confused. Sorry, it's just because usually I can see the minutes I've been as well as the seconds I've been recording, and I can't see the seconds. So I'm hoping it's the seconds I can't see, or either that or it's stuck on 4 seconds. I'll sort it out. Sorry about that. I'm all over the place. Been stuck in a car behind a fucking lorry that should not have gone down there. Destroyed loads of trees and and it's like pothole road, so like that has done my back in. Oh yeah, okay, we're all right. It's fine. It's now, I saw 4 before, now it's a 5. So something is happening. I'm still going to do a check before I go into the episode. But, wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me, because that road we got stuck behind that lorry in was like a shortcut. Took us fucking ages. Took us ages. Oh, yeah. It would not surprise me if something's gone wrong, but I'll double check beforehand just in case. But yeah, I wish I could do a bit more of a recap, but my head is stuck on the Tagano Marco Polo thing. I can't get past it. I'm sorry. I'm really annoyed at myself for 1, not realizing it was them, and 2, not being able to think of anything but that. So I can hear the number 2 Tagana's voice. Oh, I've forgotten what the actor's name is, because I looked him up, and like there was a film where he played an old drag queen only a few years ago. Looked like someone I would enjoy. I might watch it, but I can hear his voice in my head, and that because he's got such a distinctive voice. That's what pisses me off. It's like Mark Eden, which name just popped into my head. He was also in, was it Coronation Street? Or I know he was in one of the British soaps, amongst loads of other stuff. But I'm just like, so like I was like, oh god, yeah, it's him. But I personally, as far as I know, never watched him in anything else. But the guy who played number 2 is just such a distinctive voice, and it's just right in there. And because that his voice is so distinctive, and I can hear him talking in my head, you know what I mean, reciting line type thing. I'm not going crazy, but it's literally consumed everything. I need to get into the episode, because otherwise that's all I'm thinking of. But if you enjoy this upcoming reaction, you want to see something I didn't react to, or something I edited out, or you would like to get these up to 2 weeks early, you can head on over to Patreon. And yeah, if you enjoy this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay. Are we going to be lucky enough to get these subtitles? I don't think so. Thunder Crashes came a little bit late then, but I always try just in case. I gotta say, before I watch something that's this long, my head's always like, I've got to try and stay engaged for 50 minutes or so. And like, I knew sometimes I do go quiet towards the end of it, because I just run out of steam or run out of energy. But this show seems to manage to get me engaged. Like, I might like tire at some point, but then like it kicks in again. It's so good. My glasses are sticking in against, like, right now my hair is over my ear. But it's like, if you've got hair, you will know it. If you like wear glasses and headphones, like sometimes your headphones can like push the end of your glasses into your, just behind your ear, and oh, so uncomfortable. I gotta wonder where this is, because they wouldn't have just made that bit just for that one section of the opening credits, would they? Like, is that an actual filing system somewhere? Interesting if it was. And how would it work? Anyway. Again, it freaks me out. But it looks like he's packing from one place and ends up in the exact same place. But it's not the exact same place. It's weird. But now my glass... I'm going to turn off subtitles because hissing came a little bit later. So my glasses are now sitting wonky on my nose. Also, if you hear any creaking or anything like that, this chair's being really fucking noisy when I move, so apologies. I try to edit it out, but if I'm talking at the time, I do apologise. Yeah, my glass... It's all I can focus on now because I can feel it right there. It really looks good. Like, I could see that this show would be easy to like remaster, like, or upscale to 4K type thing. Because, like, I think this is... I swear what... Because I have to download it, basically, to be able to record my stuff with it, right? Because otherwise it just... It's an understandable black screen type thing for the episode, and I only get audio. But I swear it says 720p. I'm watching this on a 1440p screen. Like, okay, so... Don't think I recognise him. New number 2. Okay. But, like, okay, over the water, it looked a bit that, but it's on location thing. That's going to be a different type of camera because I can't move it across the sand and that. But Like the normal shots, like around the village, look incredible. They look so good, and I'm doing it again. This last episode, wasn't it? You can tell it wasn't him because they showed us a full-on spot like that. See, this is the exact same, except for those little extra bits of Patrick. But when it's not, you can't like see his face that close up to camera. It's extremely obviously not him. And plus that shot there, completely different lighting. Okay, and
Training for the big break. Why not use the village gymnasium?
Perhaps I prefer privacy.
Now that could be taken as being antisocial.
so I like privacy as well. If I don't like walking, if times I've been to the gym years ago, didn't like doing it around people. I
All
don't.
the action of a public-minded citizen.
They're being aggravated. They're trying to aggravate him and try to. They brought the fight on. There's a lot of stuff to make a good fight in this scene. Come on. I swear his stunt double's actually taller than him as well. Yeah, fuck yeah. Run along, buddy. Run along.
You'll face the commission for this.
They started it.
You appear to be a reasonable man, but there is plenty of evidence showing your unwillingness to work for the community. The court has a busy morning.
Sure,
There are
right?
cases waiting to be dealt with. Number 6 is seriously in need of help, and we want to do something for 42.
But he hasn't done anything. He was aggravated.
It is your clear duty, number 93, to prove that you are once again a suitable member of our society. The only way for you now to regain the respect of your fellows.
Are they purposely acting like they're scared of him or something?
They're right, of course.
They're right, of course.
Quite right.
Quite right.
Inadequate.
Inadequate.
Disharmonious.
Disharmonious.
I'm truly grateful.
I'm truly grateful.
Believe me.
But it would work better if we couldn't hear them telling him, you know?
Number 6, enter.
This is so weird. Oh, this room again. I love that orange and purple lighting. Sorry, I couldn't help but point it out.
It is the duty of this committee to deal with complaints.
Complaints?
Your complaints.
Well done. I have several.
You realize a serious charge has been leveled against you, particularly regarding your attitude to your fellow citizens.
They attacked him.
I think we are all more than ready for a tea break. The group and medical reports will be considered in full at the resumed hearing of this committee.
Oh, this show is so weird. Makes you uncomfortable, the weirdness, you know? But it's supposed to. It's so well shot and the music's so well used.
They're right. They're right. Quite right.
Quite right.
I'm inadequate. Inadequate.
That's the same guy's voice.
Disharmonious.
What the fuck? Why is that woman so afraid of something?
Believe me. Believe me. Believe me. Believe me. Believe me. Believe me. Believe me.
Why is she crying like that? What are they telling her she's done? Okay.
Beautiful day, number 61.
Okay. Everybody moving away from him. Why are they all moving away from him like that? First line of his article was "Don't kick with your legs." Huh? I'm so confused.
Or is number 2 above investigation?
Nobody is above investigation. Failure to cooperate makes one an outcast.
What? No more taxes? No more credit?
Believe me, it could be only a beginning.
You should know.
I don't like the way he's just like tiny little bite. I'm sorry, that would have been gone by now with me.
But public enemies cannot be tolerated indefinitely. Be careful. Do not defy this committee. If the hearings go against you, I am powerless to help you.
Oh god, this guy's weird, but is he kind of warning him? Strange.
With your permission, sir, number 6 has a busy schedule. First, the social group,
then the medical.
Of course. Do carry on.
Well, no time for tea.
No, only messenger.
Eat one of his biscuits and then fucks off.
The social group is your one hope. Fortunately, I too have been attached to the group.
Most fortunate, yes.
Oh, please, you must try to cooperate.
I will.
Okay, he doesn't care.
Only they can help you with the committee.
Naturally.
Come, we are already overdue.
Females.
God, he got back there quick, didn't he?
Poetry has a social value.
He's trying to divide us.
His intentions are obvious. To stop us from helping this unfortunate girl.
You're trying to undermine my rehabilitation, disrupt my social progress.
Reactionary!
Rebel!
Disharmonious.
Rebel! Reactionary!
Rebel!
Disharmonious.
Rebel!
Reactionary.
He really doesn't care. You've got your work cut out for you, love. How did number 2 get back to that place so quick?
My medical. Splendid, let's go.
Okay. This is so weird. But the entire show's weird.
Next.
Why have they both got the same scar on their head? Are they gonna do whatever aversion therapy? Are they gonna do that to number 6? Is that what they were doing to the guy that was at the end of the corridor in the earlier episode, like towards the beginning?
We are bound to classify you as unmutual. That if any further complaint is lodged against you, it will be necessary to propose you for the treatment known as instant social conversion.
Whoa, what, where? I like the little moments he has with that guy. They're funny. I wouldn't fit in there because I'm not that social, to be honest. I'd rather be on my own, you know?
Here is an important announcement. Number 6 has been declared unmutual. Any unsocial incident involving number 6 should be reported immediately to the Appeals Subcommittee.
Okay.
Thank you for your attention.
Oh, littering as well. Terrible.
We represent the Appeals Subcommittee.
Quick off the mark. Number 42. Appeals subcommittee already. You certainly get around.
Bitterness will not help you, number 6. You have brought your misfortunes on yourself.
Nevertheless, you ladies, I'm sure,
Okay.
out of the goodness of your hearts, will help me.
It is clearly premature to look for contrition in the poor creature.
Lovely. What's he doing that for? Honestly, I don't see... Because I would be fine not talking to anyone. You know, I'd be fine there not having anybody to talk to. So I can't kind of understand where they're coming from, like making it so that nobody will talk to him. So I'd be like, oh, good, that's good. Thank you.
A reminder.
Coffee, please.
Incidents regarding unmutuals should be reported to the Appeals Subcommittee.
We've never heard unmutuals being mentioned before, have we? That would not bug me. I'd be like, oh, that's weird. But, okay, the standing there watching me thing, that I wouldn't like. That would freak me out. Oh, God, they're creepy. This whole place is creepy.
They are socially conscious citizens and are provoked by the loathsome presence of an unmutual.
They are sheep.
Number 6.
Enough! He insists on rejecting our offer of help, so...
Get out of here. That's it, just like trespass into his little apartment.
Yes.
I warned you. The community will not tolerate you indefinitely.
Do they just like walking into other people's homes?
Splendid, number 6. Just in time for the procession.
What the fuck? Everybody in this place is psychotic. Oh God, those people are freaky. The watching me would freak me out. Not talking to me, fine. But standing there watching me would make me uncomfortable. That would freak me out. Oh God, I don't like that. What's it they're actually going to do? Is he going to have one of those scars? That background noise is making me uncomfortable. Like that, like whirring type of sound. And they're all going to sit there waiting. Oh, right, okay, it's the council and scientists, okay.